Are you wondering what happens when you call me and say, I think I'd like to list my house? I'm going to walk you through the process of listing your home once you've decided to work with the Blanchard team. So one of the hallmarks of our team is that we work at your pace. We provide you with information so that you can make the decisions that will work the best for you and your family and your home. There are lots of different variables, and it's not like there is an absolute right way to do something or an absolute wrong way to do something. One of the things I like best about this business is that although I can show you a checklist of tasks that need to happen, of steps that need to be followed, of phases that we need to pass through, it's pretty straightforward, and we all follow the same path every transaction, but each deal is different. I'm about ensuring that you know what we're doing, when we're doing it, ensuring that you have a say in the process and that you have all the information that you need to make the decisions that are best for you. The first thing that we do once we decide to work together is we sit down and we open our calendars and we put down a couple of different dates. Some people like to have a deadline, so we say, when will we be on the market? When will we have the photographer in? When are we going to do the video? And then you work towards that date, getting the house ready. So as I said, some people like to work with a deadline. So depending on how much work your home is going to require to get it show ready, you let me know. Jen, give me a date. Or, Jen, these are the things I need to do. How do you think we can make them happen? And what do you think is the best date, the best time to get on the market? So some of that is situational, some of that is seasonal, some of that is dependent on the market. All of it is dependent on what is going to work for you. So the first date that goes on the calendar is the staging consultation. Staging consultation takes about an hour, maybe an hour and a half. Sometimes, depending on the property, it takes a little bit longer. Sometimes it takes a little bit less. Sometimes we even can get some staging done right there during the consult. The other date that we put on the calendar right after the staging is I get the marketing team scheduled. We do a virtual tour, a video tour actually. We do a video tour. Sometimes we do drone photography. We take still photos. We build a website. We build a brochure. The marketing appointment with the photographer and the videographer takes about 2 to 3 hours depending on the size of the property. And then we have two to 4 days to get everything back. So really the goal is to make sure that we have all of the marketing material, all of the media prepared and ready to go for when we go on the market. And that's the next date that we put down on the calendar. And that is your date that you're ready to start having people see the property. So first appointment is the stager. Second appointment is the photographer and the videographer. Third date is when we're going to go on the market. Fourth date is when we're going to start showings. And that might be the same date as when we're going to go on the market. So then we start showings. And then once we start showings, we have a good 2 to 4 weeks before we know for sure if our price is right and if we're going to get the property sold close to our list price. I usually say to my clients, fasten your seatbelts, it's starting.